About 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah, I'm just going to cut this open.
Okay. I'll see you over there.
Thank you. You got all your graph tools? Okay. The decks have arrived. Let's take a quick look at what they might look like. I wonder if I could cut it open with this. What's up, Keegan? You come by if you want. I'll be here. Let's take a look at these. Looks like they came out pretty good. They're in there real tight. I can't get them out. Oh, they're bundled together. Forgot they're bundled together. Hold on 1 second. Heavy. What? They hooked me up. Nice. I like how they did it, bro. They gave me a bunch of green tops, it looks like, which is really good because it goes really well. Got a lot of green tops. I like green tops. Dang, these things are fucking really nice. Oh, okay, let me gently set that down. I'd say that's the first time they put a Jabba de Cabo on a skateboard, right? Can I get props on that? That's that. I gotta put these inside the house. Hold on 1 second. 1 second on that. Green top, man. Like exclusive, dog. That's tight. I'll take that all day. I love that green top. Man, if they gave me red, I would have cried about it. But that green, they knew what was up. That was a good executive decision by the folks at Woodchuck. That green top, fire. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I'm gonna open up one more. I wonder if they gave me green top on the others too. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna crack this one and see if they gave me green top. Let's see. These are a lot of green top. Yeah, green top. I think some might be yellow or purple. Yellow, I got 2 yellows, which I don't mind the yellows. I'm looking for red tops, to be honest. For some reason, I can't stand a red top. It's something that someone told me, and ever since I heard that, I was like, you know what? I can't stand red top either. I'm looking for that red top. Who got red top? These ones don't look green. Yellows. A lot of yellows. Yellows are good. Yeah, a bunch of yellows. Yellow is good. Okay. That came out nice. That pink around the fruit. My mom put a pink around it. Shit pops, dog. Alright, we're gonna go graft a couple. Thank you, Bill. Thanks, everyone. I saw a Russian troll in the comments. I gotta get him off of here. NFT. That's funny. I don't do NFT. We'll take a look at this black Sapote Tell you real quick. I got two black zapotes side by side. One got hammered, and the other didn't get hammered as much. You see all the leaves on the ground. They'll both be fine, but this one lost all its leaves. Two different seedlings. I'd say they're both about the same. One just, I don't know. One's definitely more cold sensitive than the other because they're side by side. Thanks, Raymond. Thanks, Ray. Look at the size of the trunk on this. That's a good 8 inches across, maybe 10 inches across. It's died back, I guess, really low one time. It flowered before, but it was male flower only. I've never got fruit off of them. They got to be 10 years old. Anyhow, this other one over here got torched. What up, Fox man? What up? How you doing? Knees are feeling pretty good today. Skated yesterday, ate shit on a fakie 360 flip. It's a real hard trick to do on transition. That greenhouse is gonna get fixed. I ordered it. It's about $1,500 just for the shade cloth. I think they have to knit it special.
How much for the labor?
That's gonna be $600 probably.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Well, it's hard, but I wish I don't know. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I want to get new doors put in too.
Feel that warm air.
Yeah. Maybe we should keep this open. It's a little hot. Did you water in here?
It's nice.
Yeah. So we'll grab some of. Nope. I said Roxapopa.
Oh, Roxapopa. My favorite.
You said you like it. You want to get you a little cutting for your own purposes?
Yes.
Which one did you like the most?
These.
Which one though? That one? You pointed at this one.
This one.
This one. Here's a little cut after on one of them little rootstocks you got.
Okay.
Or, I mean, you could take a rootstock from me. I'll charge you for it.
I have rootstocks.
Okay, then. Don't you have to cuss. I'm just kidding around. So we're getting some cuttings off of here. Could you hold that for me?
Sure.
There'll probably be some other little scraps. Or I can get some good grafts off of this. Thing is real cluttered. There's a big one here. Look at this. This one right here. I never miss it. And it's a good central branch. Upright. Look at that. Telling them to you guys. North Florida Bear, maybe? Yep. Or something? No. Do it, team. He's going to come back. It takes about a good 30 seconds to get a fucking response off of this app, the delayed. Room. All right, this is Professor Adam, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to know. Good on this tree for now. I don't want to beat it up too. Maybe we should do over by the like 40, 50, blah blah blah. Oh no, that's wrong. Very bad. I'm reading it wrong. Okay, I'm tripping. Good. Very bad connection.
Did North Florida Bear say whether or not he's going to the Orlando meetup?
Nah, that was the last I heard from anything. We had 15 viewers at one point. Oh well. You've been very bad. So we have some scions. Fucking A, dude. You're here. We've been very bad. I got to get out of this greenhouse. I think we're going to stop it on for now. Maybe one more would be nice, but yeah. Fuck. This thing's a mess. Ah, here's a big one. Here, down here, I need to get out. Come here, you fucker. You batty fucker. I got it now. Here you go. Let's graph these up. Here you go. One more. I'm sure there'll be another scrap in there, Clark.
I gotta go get some rootstocks.
Stute rocks. Chickens like to eat, buddy. Thanks, man. We took inspiration from Powell, the old Bones Ripper. Oh no, these devils want to get into my greenhouse. This is the house they can definitely not get in. You are the devil. Got a big ass piece of greenhouse plastic if someone needs it. Keegan, I don't know if you said you wanted it. I forget. Let's see how the connection holds up real quick in here. I'm gonna put you down. I gotta go grab some rootstock. But let's see how the connection holds up. Will you just hold tight for 1 second? I'll be right back. Let me know how that connection holds up, okay? You thinking about you? I'm thinking about you. Is that connection holding up? Is it worthwhile to stream over here? Are we gonna be able to do an in-depth class? I've got 13 pupils here. Okay. Yeah, everything's set up. Get you guys on your perch. The decks look great. Thanks, Heaven Sent. Appreciate you. Really do. Really do. How are we looking on video quality? Good? Okay, good. Let me try to get this all together now. Okay, we'll start cutting scions and wrapping the scions first. First step, cut scion, wrap scion, get all your junk off. So there's a lot of junk that a propagationist could use this to root little cuttings and things like that, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the whole kit and caboodle. Looks good, player. Thanks. We want these big cuttings, as big as we can get. This is all trash that you can mess with this if you like, Park.
Okay.
It's really hit or miss when you do them that size, I feel like.
Well, I got a real small one.
Right. You know, a trick to doing them when they're real small is to bag it.
Oh.
You need to learn how to do that too. It's very simple, but it's just like we did with the you remember the you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Sapadilla.
Exact same thing. Except you want to leave some leaves on. Got a deck with Rex's face on it next to it. I'd do that, but as soon as you do that, like a dog dies or something, and like I hate putting stuff in pictures because it's like they're already dead when you do that. It's like a weird thing I don't like to do. It's like, I hate to do that. I was supposed to ship out today for my friend some cuttings, and I didn't do it. I gotta do that. Here's a nice cutting right here I think would work. That one, and this one. And maybe the next one I pull off would be a good one too. This one too. Those are all really good ones.
Thanks.
Yeah, there's gonna be one more too. That one too. These are the purple pulp jabuticaba, which I think is hot. They're hot. And these are big trees. These are older scions where they'll fruit a lot faster than if you just got a little seedling.
Okay.
Well, those are a little different. But also, too, I think being grafted might help this tree. Where some of the caulifloras, when they're grown on their own roots, they look like shit. You put them
Wish
on,
it wasn't so windy.
yeah. You put them on Sabra, and they look beautiful. I've got some cauliflowers that are that way. Rex just came in hot. 15 classmates, what up, class? We got a little lesson for you today on how to graft. It's windier than it usually is. The wind is definitely a little bit, it makes you agitated, I'd say. Another good one.
Thanks.
Yeah, Cat. You're just getting scraps right now. I don't imagine all of these scraps will take. The ones that you're gonna do. There's a lot of trash.
Give me your trash, man.
One man's trash is another's treasure. You ever heard that?
No.
You've never heard that? It's a saying.
Oh.
One man's trash is another treasure. But I've also heard one man's trash is another man's trash. That's all how you look at it. I know some of these guys out there would root every damn piece of this shit. Pop off the leaves and put roots on it. Cut your finger off and root a new one. Wind is crazy.
Did you shut the door next door?
Yeah, because of those chickens, boy. They were lurking at the front like they wanted to come in and break anything grafted they could. You plant your Java cuttings, that's cool. They will root. You just have to have patience. I could try to root them. I could. I don't have patience like that. Way to get your rooting technique, homeboy. Yeah, right. No, I don't give them out to just anybody. Clark asked me, and he works here, and we have an understanding where I know he's practicing too, and a lot of the stuff he has might not take. So we gotta look out for Clark and let him get some experience. And he said I don't really give out a lot of the rare stuff, and I can't let him have the rarest. But that's a rare one where I can let him have it. And he came and he said, that's my favorite tree. So I'm not going to be a bitch and be like, oh, you can't have that. You know what I mean? I had to let him get a cutting of that. It's his favorite tree on the property.
It is.
So I said, all right, you can have a cutting of that. And it is rare, but I've got 3 of them. There's other people that have them. When you start asking me for scraps and cuttings of something like a hybrid that I came up, that I selected or whatever, hell no, I can't do it. I would take the cuttings and destroy them like credit cards. I need like a cutting shredder. But you just don't want to get out there and saturate the market with that. Those are beauties, man. There may be some better ones here too. There's 17 people watching, Clark.
Cool.
Here's
North Florida Bear say anything?
Let's ask him again because the connection got bad when that happened. Here's the cutting here.
North Florida Bear, you going to the meetup in Orlando at the end of the month?
North Florida Bear, you going to the meetup in Orlando at the end of the month?
Oh, he just said something.
Shoot yourself.
Can't shoot yourself in the foot.
That's in response to the other comment about giving out cuttings.
Gotcha. Could I get some tape?
Yeah. I didn't see any gathering. Shoot me a message on BT, Cat.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, we're going to be really stingy with the tape today because I'm almost out.
Well, you want to wrap them then?
Yeah, just...
Okay.
Well, wait, why am I giving you tape for your own cuttings?
What?
These are yours, right?
Yeah.
Get my shit back.
Well, you're getting half.
No, these are yours. Aren't they just... I said, here's some cuttings for you.
Right.
They're just for you. Those are yours, just so you have them in your collection.
Okay.
So those are yours. You can graft them use your own rootstock and your own tape. I can't give out any more tape. I'm almost out. So those are just yours for you to have. Do what you will with them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Do you need some scrap tape? Here's some that will work that I have in my thing. Like, there's some pieces I have that will work. Here's some more. I would just use the cleanest looking one.
Okay.
Let my true
Thank you.
Yeah. If I wasn't so low on tape, I forgot how low I am on tape. I know I got another roll in the house somewhere.
Hey.
It's almost ready to graph time. I'm almost there, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. Any other questions? I can see right now. I can see the comment board. I know you've got a million questions. Class, 14 pupils. You gotta take this shit seriously when you have everyone's attention. I'm gonna keep talking. Oh shit. We're really happy that the stream quality's not bad. Remember, you're taking pieces of, you're gonna put them on that angle, pinch with that finger, stretch and pull, always stretching and pulling. Oh, if there's a little chunk that comes out of your scion, you might have to cut that off. Anyway. What is the best growth stage? When the tree is, anytime is fine. What's a good? I would say more than half is good. Anytime is okay, but the problem is if it's too hot, it's a problem here, the air temperature. And now I'm just talking about Jaboticaba itself. Now, it depends on what kind of tree. Certain ones, like the Anonas, you got to get them at the right time when they're dormant or about to break bud. Like the mulberry, same thing. Like, but it's not always true. There's always some guy who's like, that's bullshit. Like, I can do it. What up, Rose? What up? Rose says, what's up, Clark?
Roseanne, hi.
What up, what up, what up?
Hi, Roseanne.
There's always going to be an exception to the rule. Clark says, hey, you're welcome. There's always going to be an exception to the rule and a guy who can do what you say can't be done. So just remember that. And sometimes it's cool that people do that. They just have something to prove, or they never had been told anything different and they do it their way. And they're like, shit, no one told me. They say plants don't read books. So the plant never heard it couldn't do it. Looking a little shaky here. Let's find a scion that matches up with this little rootstock. I like this one here. It'll go in just nice. You're gonna take your blade. A little shaky here today, guys. Roxapulpa, the purple pulp Jaboticaba. Shit, I'm blowing it on this filming effort. It sounds good, right? In theory, doesn't it sound good? But who knows? It's got big seeds and a thick skin, I've heard, but it's really sweet. And it looks really pretty. The pulp is like a vivid purple. Not like a light pink. Cause you got the ruby, what's the other one called? Ruby honey? Yeah, ruby honey. It's got a pink pulp as well, but it's like a light pink. These ones, the purple pulp is very vivid. I mean, no mistaking, like freaking dark purple, vivid. Like the dragon fruit. You remember the dragon fruit? Just like those. Really reminded me of some of the red dragon fruit. That'll be good for now. Let's write purple on it. There's one down, several to go. How you doing?
Can you watch when I do this?
I guess so. It's gonna cost you. Let's see. Purple. Looks like you're doing good so far to me. Look at how I do it. And it's a lot of rocking and steering and splitting, not actually cutting. And it doesn't have to be dead center all the time. It can be off a little to the left, to the... Looks like good what you're doing. I'm believing in you.
That was good.
Look at this one. So that's how you believe in yourself.
Nice.
But you don't see any light come through. And it's holding without me touching. That's a quality graft. And you see it was offset just slightly. See it's offset a little? That was a quality graft. Sharp wedges. Somehow we're getting a connection. Somehow we've got people here watching. This is a grafting class. We were talking earlier, me and my associate Clark over here. Inside, sitting down in the morning, drinking coffee, and I was harking back to the days of when I used to ride on a skateboard. You know them things? The useless wooden tools. I think you're onto something. Yeah, it's good. The useless wooden toy. Anyway, I was saying something about skateboarding, and they used to call, when I was skateboarding, the other guys, they would call board control. They say, oh, he's landing tricks, he's doing this and that, but he don't got board control. He don't got board control. I said, what's board control? That's knowing how to manipulate that fucking board to make it do what you want to do. Well, years later, I blew my fucking knee out over at Venice Beach, all right? In a little, doing a little skateboarding, blew my fucking knee out. Venice fucking Beach, back in 2001. And I had to figure out something else besides a skateboard for a while. And then the growing rare fruit is just like skating. It's just like it. And you gotta have knife control. That's what I figured out. This your new board. You gotta have knife control. You got a flat side, you got a bevel side. And you got this little fucking thing, which you never use. But you gotta know how to manipulate the knife. There's tricks you gotta pull.
That's a winner.
Everyone's
That's a wiener.
It's a wiener. I'm gonna show you what I did. I made one cut that I didn't like, and I made another right next to it. Do you see that? There's actually two cuts there. One was more towards the middle. I made another cut so it would match the size of the Scion, because the Scion's a little smaller. So I made another cut to make it just a little better. And then we're gonna link this together. Knife control. Grafting is dangerous. Just like an extreme sport. I need a pro model knife. Yeah, it does. It heals up just fine. I've done that many times. We got a mean 16. Don't forget on there, beat the fuck out that like button for me, family. Get on there, 3 accounts, and just beat that motherfucking like button, dog. What's good? This dude high and shit. What's good, dog? We out here grafting Mary J, dog. This is that new strain. They call it that Bin Laden. Remember that shit? That was hilarious. They got some new shit that's straight killer. They calling it that Bin Laden Jabo. Woo! It's that purple though. Purple stuff. Purple stuff. Everybody likes something when it's purple.
Purple is the color of royalty.
Oh, I guess you're right. I never thought about that. Yeah, I got my Obama phone. Yeah, I got my Obama phone. Purple, though. Thanks. Yeah, Java itself is purple, isn't it? I guess because the dye was hard to find. If you go and watch a video on a jack plane, go look at how a jack plane operates. And remember, you want to turn yourself into a fucking jack plane. When you're cutting that scion, at least the way that we're doing it for the purposes of this video, you want to pretend like you are being a jack plane, a shaving. Not as much cutting as shaving. Thin slices, like a big side of beef. I saw somebody grafting that I was impressed by. Who was it? It was Keegan. That was Keegan. He was all worried and shit. He was over here. He's like, all right, show me how to graft. And he was all worried. He's like, I'm not doing something right. I don't want to waste nothing. He's like, I'm scared. He's like, look at this. He's like, look at how I'm doing this. But everything he was doing was real good. It was like he worried about it so much that he made it work really well. He was doing everything perfect. He had watched it so much and worried about it so much that it did. His cuts looked really good. It looked like all he needs to do is take good care of them after the fact, which is hard, but everything looked good. Really good cuts. I gotta come right back with some smaller rootstocks. One of these rootstocks looks kind of crazy. Don't look right. Hey, aloha. Doesn't aloha mean you're from Hawaii?
Aloha means love and hello.
It's like shalom. Aloha. We say aloha here in Florida quite a bit. The grocery store, what have you. It's not hello, goodbye, it's aloha. This knife is actually cutting really well, which I'm surprised by. See that cambium's that U-shaped green. Yeah. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody. It's not too late for that. It's still Happy New Year. I gotta cut down a little more on this cut. Uh-oh. The goof troop showed up. Chicken squad. Breaking the law. 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 I'm gonna have to do an edit to that when we come back. And then the security guard. Yeah, but look, take your cut further down. See what I'm saying? Cut that same, you're on the bottom. You got what we call in the industry here. We call this a church house window. That little thing up there, you got your little church house windows.
Oh, yeah.
And that's okay. Let me see real quick, flip around. Let me see the other side. I mean, it will work. It would, you can leave that there, just like that. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. And the security guards all,
Who told you that's a church? You just come up with that, or that's
what?
that's really what they call that?
Wayne Clifton, rest in peace.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Wayne Clifton said that to me. He was seeing me doing a graft, and he's like, oh, you like to leave a little church house window.
Oh, really?
And I was like, huh? And I was like, I didn't do that on purpose. It just happens sometimes. And he was talking about how it may be helpful to do that.
Yeah.
But I don't really do that. I do it a lot, but not intentionally. Little church house window.
Where, what was his nursery?
I think I don't remember the name of it, but it was like he was an agent for the USDA.
Oh.
So he had the connect, dog, all the good. He used to go on trips, to other places and stuff.
Yeah.
And he could bring stuff back, and he was doing it before things were real strict, and he was chill. He was one of my favorite old guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he passed away several years ago. Last time I saw him was at the sale at the Manatee County sale, and he was still selling trees. I should have bought something from him. I don't think I did. And I said, oh, I feel bad. I always feel bad. This one's like not quite how I want it to be. So I'm hoping I have a hooked one, just a little bit curved. I can put it right in there. I got swing doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashy neon sign. Thanks for the like. Oh, and we got 1111. That's a linear number. Very, very powerful. Stop by, see me anytime you want to. 'Cause I'm always here till closing time. Sometimes I can't tell if it's Rex or a chicken or a human walking. You know, you hear them footsteps. Have you ever been out here and heard the little footsteps and been like, who's watching me?
You know who makes footsteps is Fred.
Yeah, he makes a step.
Hi, Peach White Owl.
We're gonna do a photo shoot with Peach White Owl. I'm gonna buy a
Come here,
pack.
sweetie.
I'm gonna buy a pack of Peach White Owls and have her all around the pack. Did you get her? Sounds like it. You gotta hand her off next time. When you're done with her, I wanna hold her. Yeah. She is the cleanest. She's clean.
Here you go.
Hold on one second, let me wrap this. Give me 1 second. I'm almost ready for the little stop by. You can set it right here. Anytime. Is she gonna run?
These two battleships are cool too.
What are they?
They're brown,
Yeah.
gray brown neck ones.
Yeah.
One jumped on my shoulder yesterday.
I heard about your tree getting hurt, but it's normal. They're deciduous. They lose their leaves.
Look,
Oh yeah, did she jump up there? She'll jump on your head if you're not careful. Hard to see it. Yeah, cashews are hard to keep happy. She'll stand on my hand and then snuggle with me. Oh, you could do it any time of the year. Just about any time of the year. She doesn't peck eyeballs. The other ones peck eyeballs.
which one?
The other ones peck your eyes. She doesn't peck your eyes. Freezing is okay. At least when I send them, it's all okay. Yeah, the perfect specimen of a chicken. Oh, I thought I had a bigger scion. I'm gonna have to go take a scion to something else because this rootstock's a little large. Give me 1 second here. See if you can find a big anomaly cutting. Found a big fat anomaly scion. That'll work gorgeous. It's gonna be a nice anomaly. It's going to take, there's no question. It's gonna work. So we wrap this up, bottom to top, stretching as we're wrapping always, and careful not to damage any buds if there are buds, but there's not really buds sticking out. Then we're gonna do a cut straight down the middle, splitting it. Okay, come down about a 1/2 inch. Then take your scion, map out which way you think it should go. Probably like that. Clean ass cuts on either side, real flat. Shave it down little by little. Get it to a perfect 2 flat edges that come to a point. And then we're there. And then it'll look like this. Where's the camera at? Anyway. It's like always too close or too far or too bright. And then put this in there. I hear those birds, don't you? They sound like a bunch of frogs. They've let that one seal assimilate. She's over here with them. She will go into bed at night with the 9.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually she goes into the other one. But you have to stand there and make sure that Larry doesn't attack her.
Right.
It's fucking annoying,
No,
man.
that's not Larry. Oh,
Oh, you're right. It's not Larry.
Billy, I think.
Billy, you're right. You corrected me on my own fucking chickens. He looks a lot like Larry though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Larry's his granddad, I suppose. Or maybe his dad. Seeds, no, I do sometimes. Yeah. You gotta just keep grafting, Dietrich. Just don't be afraid to hurt anything, and then do a lot of your practice cuts on the rootstock when you cut the top off. That's good wood to practice on. Or go cut on like some oak branches or something, or, you know. Okay, this one's an anomaly. Okay, looks like we're doing pretty good. Maybe 1 more, 2 more grafts here that we can eke out. Here's a little guy here. This is real bushy. Little rootstock is a mess. See, what I'm gonna do here is get all this crap off and take it down to a stump. Hard to see what's going on. Maybe I could do this here. It's down low and dirty. Yeah, the really hard stuff to graft are the big, thick scions of Jabuticaba. I could try to do one real quick before we get off. I'll see what I got in here that's big to cut from. Probably just a red. But let me see if I can show you something funky real quick. If you give me 1 minute, I'll try to graft a big cutting and show you a trick. Yeah, you got to graft them this time of year before they go, while they're dormant, right before spring, I think. Okay. That's down pretty low. If you graft it that low, the rootstock will just disappear. What you looking for? Okay.
You're using it.
Yeah, marker. Check this out. Here's the cap on the table. I'll be right back.
Got 3 done. I'm confident as heck. Beautiful.
Yeah. This isn't really that big of a scion, but I found a nice big
That's
cutting.
fatty.
This is off the Kimbers. Kimbers hybrid, which I have neglected to graft this year. But I can do one even bigger. Oh, it is a full moon. She's right. Or he's right. Whoever said that. It looked like Rose, I thought. No, it was someone else. He's right. He's right. They're right. Z's right. This is the hybrid. He's right. Orange, nice. Grafted on. Graft on, baby, graft on. Chickens are getting in my pots. Now, we're gonna cut this little bit of this knot out here to get a more straight approach. Then we're gonna split this down. Now listen, when you have a curve, when you have a rootstock with a slight curve in it, a curve in anything.
Is that Quicksilver?
Okay. I did?
Somebody did.
Did he mess anything up?
Uh,
Is he out?
he's right over here.
Oh, in here or in there?
In here.
Oh, he got in his own self. He jumped in. You don't want to cut it. Well, I typically like to cut it this way. You know what I'm saying? Cut through the curve. You want to cut through the curve like that. Like this, not like that. Because then you're going to have the scion have a curve matching. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you're cutting through a curve, it's got to go through like this. You got to do see how I went through the curve? And you don't go through a curve on this axis, because then your scion will have to be curved like that. Anyway, now that we have that, we had to make a nice long cut. See what I'm doing here, cowboy? We make a long ass cut in the rootstock, like a good 1.5 inches at
And you
least.
blunt cut it.
And then you do this. Take a little, you want to, take a little layer off like that. Don't go all the way through. And then the exact other side, take a little layer off. The less the better. So it's like that and like that. And then now, probably have to come up a little even more. And then we're gonna try to bring it to a point. 1, 2, 3, almost there.
Then you rely on the tape to squeeze the length of it.
Show you in a second here. Gotta creep this up. It's relying on these cuts right here.
Right, but I mean down at the bottom.
1 second, struggling on this. See, I fucked up. Hope it lines up. It looks like it will. Anyway. Flat point flat. Try to flatten this out a little better. That should work. And you bring it in like this. Then you gotta wrap this shit out of it. Hey, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate you, Thiago. This one I'm just a little worried about. That's like bowed a little bit. I really appreciate that, Thiago. Coming over this one more time to like flatten it out a little better. Hopefully it works out. Looks a little wonky. I'm gonna try to have to fix it. Okay. I went a little deeper to make it flatter. Let's see how it comes together. I like the way it's coming together, to be honest. Just maybe have to flatten this side out too a little bit. It's like my trick isn't being the trick I thought it was exactly.
You mean blunt nosing it?
It is. I still have it done a little bit, but I ended up going more into a standard type of graft. And it comes together, I think, enough. But I'm really gonna have to wrap the shit out of it. I don't like the way it fits together. But it probably would take. I'm gonna have to wrap that real good. For that to take, is gonna have to wrap real good. Really appreciate that, Thiago. It's hard for me to see. Appreciate you, Thiago. So when you do it that way and you're worried about it, you want to wrap the shit out of it real tight. And then always hold it up to the light if the sun is out without burning your eyes out. There's a way to do it, but you look at it with some sunlight and see if there's a hole coming through. Now I'm gonna wrap the shit out of it. Come over it many times. I always tell people it's like taking a string around your finger or a rubber band around your finger and just over and over and over and over until it feels like it's gonna pop. This tape is messing with me here. This graft has got to take because it was such a big cutting I took off of the tree. I'd hate for it to not take. And we'll keep you updated on this particular graft. I've done them like this before. Running out of tape. Thank you, Thiago. Yeah, the tape is like coming apart as I go. It's pissing me off. All right, I think we're about there. I'm gonna try to hold it up and look for some sunlight coming through if I can see any. Do you got a camera phone? Like your camera?
Yeah.
You got a light that you can turn on?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like the light, like something I can turn on the flashlight. I just want to make sure I can't see no light come through. I would use my phone, but it's being used. Nice, that's perfect. I don't know. I don't know if you'd be able to tell from your side, but I'm gonna look from my side. I don't see any light coming through. I don't see any light coming through, thanks.
I'm gonna take this back off.
Okay. So we got one more we can graft over here. We keep making work for ourselves, don't we? Don't we? Don't we? Now, if you have a rootstock like that, and there's a big one and a little one, you can choose whichever one you think is going to suit the scion better. I chose that one. This is a Kimber. Look at the leaf on the Kimber. That's a hybrid between the Grimmel and the red. And look how dark the leaf is. Somewhere in between both of them. Remember, take your tape on the diagonal, pinch it with that finger, stretch, wrap. Any holes need to be covered. Always stretch before you pull. Wrap from bottom to top. I don't know, I've heard it does help the grafting. I heard it does help, but I don't know. I think the temperature matters more than anything. Let's go ahead and clean our knife off. It's been a minute. Take some rubbing alcohol. Put it on your shirt. I have a napkin actually I could be using. Okay. Nice. Grafted avocados. Excellent, 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 excellent. $20 viewers in the house. Appreciate you guys. I want to say big up, big love, big love. If you don't graft, you don't get paid. Or you don't get paid as much. So I got to graft. And like I said, I appreciate your guys' interest in this subject. So there's the cut we're making is real flat on both sides. You can see that ring. The cambium is that U-shaped green that goes like a U on both sides. And then it's gonna fit in real good where we don't see any light coming through. I do see a little bit. But when we squeeze it together, it'll be good. We have to wrap that one tight. I do see a little light. The light. $20 strong on it. We just about old enough to start drinking in here. Once we get 21 viewers, I'll take a sip of this rubbing alcohol to celebrate. How about that? That sound like a deal?
I think I got all the birds out.
All right.
I told you I was wondering where one was at bedtime,
Yeah.
and she was over here. I had to come.
Oh, it was one of them, yeah. It was probably Barbara.
It was Grandma.
I met an old lady at a nursery one time. She told me that she grew and sent 7 children. No, I still only got 20 viewers. We never got old enough to drink. We're almost old enough to drink, dude. Just need one more beer and I can celebrate my 21st birthday drinking 70% Swan for rubbing and massaging. Okay, I think I've got one more to grab. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the work that we did. We're gonna graft one more in slow motion. I gotta go find a rootstock really quick. Just give me 1 second. Someone let me know if we get that 20th viewer. I'll take a sip. Take a big old sip for you, buddy. just to celebrate the occasion. No, we never got there. That SIBO shit doesn't sell. I'm staying till home. I've heard of people that are hard up on their luck drinking that shit.
What?
Rubbing alcohol. Watching you over the years, confidence. Who's that? Thank you very much, Tiny Jungle. Thank you very much, I'm glad. 20 viewers. It only says 20. I'm only 20 years old. I'm not old enough to drink yet. You want me to fucking go to jail here, bro? Gotta have 21 viewers to drink on TV, dude. Everyone knows that. I'm not 21 yet. I'm only 19. First ripe loquats, really? From a grafted tree? 22. Oh shit, I'm old enough to drink now. Hold on one sec. Let me get this sip going here. I'm old enough to drink. Yeah. Alright, let me show you what happens when you drink rubbing alcohol. Why not to do it? This has turned into a lesson. This has turned into a health lesson in a minute. Let me finish this graft and take my shots. 21 years old. Want to see what it means to be an adult. I can rent a hotel room now and rent a car. I can drink. Wait, I can't get a hotel room or a car. Can you rent a hotel room or a car? Or which one can you not rent? I forget what it was. I remember being 21 and being like, wait, there's still restrictions. There used to be a couple things where you weren't allowed to do it still. I feel like I have another scion I need to graft too. I've actually, let me show you this. You get a napkin, a nice clean napkin, and you get some rubbing alcohol. Go like this, then you take it, and then you can go clean your teeth. Take stains, take any resin stains off. That's as close as I come to drinking it. Just kidding. Just kidding around. That was my acting though. I tried to like burp and pretend like I was throwing up. We're gonna have to slow-mo that. I hope that's purple pulp and not something else. Yeah, it. I mean, my teeth are what they are, but I usually take like a rag and I'm like, get the fucking resin stains off my teeth. Nice. That's funny. You guys got what you wanted. We had a little celebration for the 21 viewers. He's with you on it over the phone. That's so funny. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That's funny. Party up in here. Bum, 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 bum. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out. Up in here. Clark's looking at me like I gotta find a new place to live. Y'all, I'm 21 years old. I can start stripping now, Dad. Fuck you. Dude. I'm getting loose with it on the stripper pole. All right, Clark, we're gonna have one more for you. Call it a day. Y'all gonna let me know. Ooh, it's a nice fruit. It's that good shit. Dun, 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 dun. Rest in peace, DMX. $23. What do you do when you turn 23? I started stripping when I turned 23. I started drinking at 21, stripping at 23. What's next? Turning 24? Now I gotta start rapping. I gotta start rapping when I turn 24. Now this is a different time in my life right now. Yo, 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 Jawbo, let's grow. Jawbo. This one's all a little fucked up. Anyway, we're gonna graft it anyway. We're gonna graft it anyway, but it's like holding on by a thread, if kind of. Give me 1 second here. We'll get this wrapped up. Yo, yo, I like to rap my Jawbo, graft from the bottom to the top. Don't stop, because if you try to be like a fruit and spice cop, I'm gonna take away all the seeds that drop and start my own fucking crop. Hip, hippity, hip hop. There's my freestyle. My rare fruit grafting freestyle. Because I keep it so funky fucking fresh that you don't even need a fucking oxygen absorber pack or nothing like that. Bring it from the front to the back and veneer graft your ass from the cleft to your crack. Okay, I think this one might take. Alright. Now my career's over that I turned 24. What did we just graft? Do you remember? I'm gonna call it a Kimber and pray. What I do when I don't remember what it was is I write Kimber and then a question mark of the other thing I was grafting. I'm sure it was a Kimber, but we'll still put question mark Roxa Polpa.
Yeah, I think that was a Roxa.
But no, I had others, and I'm pretty sure it was a Kimber.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was a Kimber. Cool, man. I think we did something today, but I still need to do. There's my jacket. It's been hanging there for a while. Okay. He's just got to go on the table in a really good spot.
Why is this one separate?
Oh, it's not. It just happened to be over there. So I think we did pretty good. Pretty good? Pretty good. Shit. Too much stuff going on here.
Standard spot?
Yes, please. You'll see where I've cleared off a new spot and I've started to put them. Any other questions while we got you on the phone? Is there any other questions? Clean. I gotta find my hair tie. I should have never taken my hair down. Trying to show off and strip. Started stripping on the strip hole. Dance like you dancing on the pole. Dance like you dancing on the pole. We're getting twisted off the juice. Twisted off the juice. Oh, Lordy. Lost my hair tie now, people. Like I can't think right without it. Has anyone seen it? I guess we're gonna shut it down here. Thank you very much for Thiago and everyone who threw down for this extravaganza out here in the greenhouse. Thank you. Good times. Thank you very much. We're gonna go out and skate tonight. I got new boards in. Damn, I can't find my hair tie.
Can you give me a hand?
Yeah. All right. Thank you.